Hey, what's going on guys, it's Tubbs here, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to talk a bit about E3 and anything that I found interesting and that I might be getting from E3, you know, either consoles or games or stuff like that. But anyway, let's get started. So it started off with the Microsoft conference, which of course it was Xbox is this, Xbox is that, and then they showed a bunch of games, of course, which I'm really happy about because last year at E3 they pretty much just told us a ton of shit about Xbox, and Sony did the same thing with their PS4. At this year's E3, there's a lot more about games instead of the consoles themselves. Even though there were a few, like, you know, things for the consoles, but it was mostly about games. Anyway, the first game that I saw was Forza Horizon 2. Of course, it looks like Forza. It's just I don't know what to say about it. You know, it's basically just the same as the first Forza Horizon, except it has Forza 5 graphics, which is just great because I don't know, the games just look so much better on the new consoles, of course. But it isn't the game that I'm very interested in getting. I'd rather get like Forza 5 than get Forza Horizon. I don't know why. I just don't really care for Horizon that much. It just looks a bit, you know, sort of whatever. The game that actually caught my eye from Microsoft was, well, one of the games anyway, was The Crew. That was a game that I saw some gameplay of, and they said that they have sort of like, from the East Coast to the West Coast of America, they sort of have like a lot of that planned out, so you basically get to drive across the United States, which is absolutely insane, and apparently it's supposed to be, you know, the whole map, it's supposed to be enormous, which I find to be really, really good, and in the gameplay I've seen a lot of, you know, modified cars, which is cool because then that means you can also modify your cars and drive them really far and, you know, drive them on the actual streets and stuff like that. And to be honest, sort of the world needs a little bit more of that, you know, having modified cars just driving around on the roads. It's mostly, you know, for just a driving game. I know, like, you can do most of that in GTA, but this is mostly just a driving game, and since you can do that, you know, like cross country and stuff like that, I think it's really, really good. Now, the next game, or the next series of games, were Halo. Oh my god, I can't even say this. Halo Master Chief Collection, and basically it's every single Halo, Halo 1 to 4. It's all in a pack, and it's all gonna be coming out for Xbox One. And I am a Halo fan. I really am a Halo fan, even though I've never owned an Xbox. I did play Halo before. I've played it on a PC. I've played Halo 2 on a PC. I've played Halo 3 on consoles, and it's just, they're very, very good games. They really are. And I'm actually looking forward to getting an Xbox One so I can play all those, because it just looks absolutely crazy. And then of course there's the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which is, in my opinion, it's going in the right direction because there's a lot of new things. It's sort of futuristic. There's a bunch of different features added into the game, like the double jump and the little whatever thrusters on your legs that you have when you fall down so you don't take damage and stuff like that. So I feel that if they implement that correctly in multiplayer, then it will be, you know, a big thumbs up for me for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Then they moved off to Ubisoft and EA showed off their Battlefield Hardline, which in my opinion looks really, really good. It looks like there's a lot, it's basically just Battlefield, you know, Battlefield 4, but it's sort of like in a city, and you sort of have to you know, get away from cops and stuff like that, or if you are the cops, you have to chase down the robbers. It's basically just a cops and robbers sort of game, but it's basically made on sort of like the same platform as Battlefield, which just makes the game really interesting to play, and I really, really want to have a go at that game. I actually signed up for the closed beta. I want to see if I can get into it, but that's really, really cool. I think it's something that I really enjoy. Ubisoft showed off their new Assassin's Creed, which looks insanely good. And then they also showed off, well, actually Ubisoft didn't, when the Sony conference came around, they showed off Far Cry 4, which is in the Himalayas now, and it just looks, it looks so good. It really does look very, very good, and I'm actually looking forward to playing that game. Hopefully I'll get it and maybe make some videos on it as well. Another thing then that they ended off with in the Sony conference was Uncharted 4. They showed just a little bit of like sort of like a cutscene from it, and oh my god, it's so good. It literally looks like an actor, you know, playing the role, and it's actually recorded in real life. That's how good the graphics were in just that little bit there from the game. And if like the whole game looks anything like that, then it's just gonna be absolutely insane. And then of course there is going to be GTA 5 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And pretty much I just jizzed my pants when I saw that. And that's my opinion on E3. And there's a lot of good games, and there's a lot of stuff I'm actually looking forward to. Hopefully I will be able to get both of the consoles this year, and actually be able to play on them and get new games and get all that stuff. And I will be getting GTA 5. If I do end up getting a PS4, I will be getting GTA 5 on PS4, and I'll make videos on that and stuff like that. And your GTA Online character ports over from like your PS3 to your PS4, which is really, really good as well. Leave your comments below to tell me what you guys think of E3 and what you found exciting at it. And that's about it from me. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.